Anybody here trying to open a booster box of Lost Origin? It's the newest Pokemon trading card game set. I figured it'd be a fun thing to do in today's video. That's it. That's all I got. If you're looking to get all of your favorite cards from the newest Pokemon trading card game set, Lost Origin, make sure to head over to fullgripgames.com. We've got pre-orders available now for singles and sealed product from the new set. If you spend over $100 on singles, you'll get free shipping. If you spend over $150 on an order that includes sealed product, you'll also get free shipping within the continental US. Thank you so much for shopping at fullgripgames.com. It really helps to support the content that I create here on Tricky Jim. Now, let's check out that Lost Origin box. Enough messing around. Let's get into it. We've got 36 booster packs of Lost Origin. And if you're watching live on Twitch, then you've got some tricky points on the line. Because we're trying to see if we can open over 15 hits out of this box. That's right, over 15 hits, counting trainer gallery cards, radiant Pokemon, all of that. And of course, we're going to be sleeving our hits in the beautiful Dragon Shield Perfect Fit sleeves, the absolute best sleeves for sleeving your cards. Yep, huge thanks to Dragon Shield for providing those for this opening. Now let's go. I do love the artwork on these booster packs. The Hisuian Zoroark looking super nice. I love the kind of illustrative vibe that we've got going on with these. Radiant Gardevoir as well. Well, not Radiant. There's a shiny Gardevoir, but there is a Radiant Gardevoir in the set, which is why it's there. And then, of course, everybody's favorite Ghost Dragon, Giratina, and this lady, which might be the most unpopular legendary. Enamorus, right? I don't know. What do you guys think? Is Enamorus the least popular legendary? I don't know. Perhaps. Enamorus is definitely not passing the vibe check. That's all I've got to say about Enamorus. Where should you think that should the packs be on the left side? What's the stronger vibe situation? I gotta figure out the feng shui before we really get cracking, you know? All right, we've got the sleeves. Here's the sleeves. Yeah, packs on the left side. All right, Dragon Shield up here in the corner. The feng shui is feeling okay. This feels strong. We're gonna send it. Now, I'm losing a nail right now. It's actually hideous, so I've put a Band-Aid over it, but this is definitely negatively impacting my ability to open cards, that's for sure. Cool. My very first, ooh, gosh, oh, it's killing the vibe, dude. It's just this, how am I supposed to open a booster pack with like this ugly Band-Aid on my finger? But I'm telling you, the nail is more disgusting. If you're here on Twitch, you've seen it. It's there's no way to hide it, is the thing. there's no way to hide the hideous nail. So, anyways, I know. I'm just going to have to do the whole thing with, no, you can't. Anyways, let's get into it. What do we got? A Delphox V. Wow, in the first pack. Check that out. Very cool. You know what? I'm like really excited for... Oh yeah, and did I mention I'm going to be giving away all of the codes from this opening live on Twitch. So if you're watching on YouTube, you missed out because it means that I have already given these away. So I'll do this giveaway after the opening, but thank you guys for being here live on Twitch. Delphox V, 100, 210 hit points. Eerie Glow attack. It does the Burnination and the Confusion. And Mystical Fire, 120 damage, put 2 energy from this Pokemon in the Lost Zone, 120 to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Cool, cool, cool. We'll put that guy in a sleeve. And we'll keep it pushing. I am very excited about the upcoming Pokemon EX. I think the holographic borders, I think they're going to be making a return with Pokemon EX. I expect these cards to be absolutely stunning. Honestly, if you compare the modern Pokemon V to the old Pokemon EX, there's such a difference in excitement factor. Hold on. I'm going to go get one and show you. With the return of Pokemon EX, this is relevant and worth talking about. Look at how beautiful these old EX cards used to be with the holographic borders. I mean, that's just so exciting. You see that holographic silver border poke out the side of a pack, and it is an incredibly exciting experience. Compare that to the Pokemon Vs. They really just don't have the same presence. They're not as pretty. They just are not comparable. Now, the Pokemon Company has done a really incredible job with upping the ante as far as the artwork goes and kind of the full art capability of the cards. But I am really excited to see what they do with the print quality of the Pokemon EX, and I'm really hoping that they bring back these holographic borders on the Pokemon EX, just like the original Pokemon EX had. So, anyways, that's one of my hopes for the new cards from the Scarlet and Violet era is that they have the holographic borders that are impressive, just like the original Pokemon EX. We've got a Chandelure Holo Rare there with the Mountain Roasting ability. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you can discard the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. Very cool. Got a nice Shellos there, Mienfoo, Litzleo, Ghastly. There's a nice new Gengar in the set, too. Ducklets, Makuhita, and Comfey is our rare with its flower selecting. We had translated it to flower picking, which just kind of sounded better. Nobody goes flower selecting. You might go flower picking, but you literally never go flower selecting. That's just like, what an odd translation. The translation sounds like it was made by somebody who has never spoken English. Like, like, dude. Yeah, flower selecting. Anyways, the Comfey is a rare, and it's got that awesome flower selecting ability, which allows you to look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put one into your hand, the other into the Lost Zone. Doesn't count as a hit, but definitely a card that I want to look out for. So, a great card. I'll see how many of them I can find in today's opening. Shellos, Mienfoo. This is the same exact, wow, okay. Literally the same exact Ducklet. All right, different reverse holo. And Gliscor is our rare. Very cool. Dottler. The Kamiya artwork on Seviper. So gnarly. Love that. We've got something. Meditite, Manectric, and let's go! Giratina V-Star! Yes, there it is. The probably most sought after Pokemon V-Star of the set. This one here is nice and miscut. Oh, baby, look at that. He's got a very tall top half here and a very short bottom border. Giratina V-Star has 280 hit points and the Lost Impact attack, which does 280 damage, so it knocks out all other Pokemon V-Star with ease. And the Star Requiem attack instantly KOs anything, so that's pretty cool. We also got a Colress's Experiments. Very nice. There we go, Giratina V-Star. What a funny fellow. Quite off-center, but that's fine. I still love you, Giratina. Horsey, double Horsey pack, very cool. Clefable is our rare. Okay, it's got the Spirit Charm. All of your Pokemon take 30 less damage from the attacks of your opponent's Dragon Pokemon. Okay, so can prevent KOs from the troublesome Giratina V-Star. We also got the Damage Pump. I was curious as to what this card was going to be translated as. Damage Pump it is. Allows you to move damage counters around your board. Can be good if you're playing a Hisuian Zoroark V-Star deck. Shuppet, Goomy, and Vileplume. Vileplume has the Allergy Storm attack. You flip a coin. If heads during your opponent's next turn, they can't play any supporter cards from their hand. If tails, they can't play any item cards. So no matter what, they're having a bad time. And Mirage Gate actually got translated exactly how we thought it would. You can only play this card if you have 7 or more cards in the Lost Zone, and you get to accelerate 7, not 7 energy. Excuse me. You get to accelerate 2 basic energy from the deck to your Pokemon in any way you like. And a Reizu, new supporter card that allows you to search your deck for up to 3 evolution Pokemon that don't have a rule box. So we've got quite a few good cards in this set. I'm really excited about Lost Origins. A lot of cool stuff here. Politoed, look at him. He's so handsome. Lordly Song Leader. If Poliwag's on your bench, it does 60 more damage. If Whirl's on your bench, it does 90 more damage. And if a Poliwrath's on your bench, it does 120 more damage. It's not exactly good. Into the Deep. Put up to 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. There are actually better Relicanths. And then Lost Vacuum. You get to choose a tool or stadium and put it into the Lost Zone. So that's pretty good. But you have to Lost Zone a card yourself. Wow. Oceanic Accompaniment is the ability name on Finian, allowing you to accelerate as many. Hold up, what we got here. Wow. Spiritomb. Sorry, Finian. Yeah, it's cool. We got our first Trainer Gallery card, which is sick. I'm also pumped up about this Swanna, I'm not going to lie. I'm excited about Swanna. I've got Swanna in my cube, and I think that this Swanna is probably going to be entering my cube now, because there's another Swanna that I have that's not very good, and this one is much better. So I'm really excited about the new Swanna. But anyway, Spiritomb, character rare. Let's get into it. Beautiful artwork. It's got the Cursed Massage ability. Dang, I hate it when I get a Cursed Massage. I'm sorry, chat. All right, the cursed, yeah, the cursed massage. The cursed message. All right, fine. All right, it's got the Cursed Message ability. If this Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, search your deck for a card and put it into your hand. And then Chain of Spirits does 10 plus 60 more damage for each Spiritomb in your discard pile. So if you have 4 Spiritomb in your discard pile, then that means you're doing 250 damage plus the Choice Belt. That's 280 damage. And you might be wondering, well, Andrew, how can I use this attack if there are 4 Spiritomb in the discard pile? Well, you can use the Pokemon Go Ditto to copy the attack. So, very cool little little attack that we got there. Again, not a centered card, but that's fine. We love you anyway, Spiritomb. Another Finian, Arcanine, and Hisuian Zoroark V is our hit. Look at that beautiful card. It's got 210 hit points. And the Void Return attack, which allows you to switch it with one of your bench Pokemon for free. And it does 30 damage, and then Shadow Cyclone, 130 damage. Moving energy from this Pokemon to one of your benched Pokemon. Awesome hit there. Yeah, we're actually doing pretty good so far, for sure. The Spiritomb, the Giratina. Heck, I even like Delphox. I think Delphox is a cool Pokemon. You know what? Delphox gets a lot of hate, dude. And I think that that hate is not very vulnerable. What the heck? The very vulnerable attack can be used for free. 10 damage plus 150 more damage if you have no cards in your hand. So, interesting, interesting. I'm going to open the right side first. Come on. I know we can do it. We've got 4 hits so far. The Clefairy's pretty cool. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, for each of your bench Clefairy, you could search your deck for a Psychic Energy card and attach it to that Clefairy. What do you think? Will the Clefairy engine make Shadow Rider Calyrex good again? Probably not. It's also got the Wonder Storm attack, which does 20 damage for each Psychic Energy attached to all of your Pokemon. So, that's interesting. Very cool. Electric Ad Hoc Shock allows you to flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. You can only use this ability when you evolve the Electric, so that's pretty cool. You know those lightning Pokemon always paralyzing. Nice, we got 2 of the Ad Hoc Shock fellas there in that pack. I'm not feeling very confident about getting 16 hits in this booster box, guys. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. Inkay, Blipbug. Yo, Radiant Sneasler! Let's go! Look at my dude. Radiant Hisuian Sneasler's got the Poison Peak ability, which puts 2 more damage counters on your opponent's poison Pokemon between turns. Poison Jab does 90 damage. So, if you got a poison deck, then Radiant Hisuian Sneasler is going to be the perfect Pokemon for it. I'm a huge Sneasler fan. I'm also a huge Hisuian Sneasel fan. Just all around big Sneasel fan. I think that Sneasel is one of the coolest Pokemon. Alright, we got 5. We're not doing bad. Hisuian Zoroark's got the free attack Doom Curse, which instantly KOs the defending Pokemon if they don't switch. And then Goodra makes it so that you can prevent all damage done to each of your basic Pokemon that has any metal energy attached to it by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon V. I actually think this card is pretty cool. I mean, it allows you to really beef up cards like Zacian V. So you could play this Hisuian Goodra with Zacian V, and then all of a sudden you're, you're like invincible or whatever. Thornton, it switches one of your basic Pokemon in your discard pile with one of your basic Pokemon in play. It's kind of like Ninja Boy, but instead of from the deck, it's from the discard pile, so that's pretty neat. I would love to get a full art supporter. Full art Reizu. That'd be sick. All right, listen, little Nat, little fruit fly. You gotta go, dude. This ain't your opening. It's not your time, buddy. You've got to leave. Mawile, Porygon Z. Magcargo is our rare. It's got that attack, does 220 damage. Very cool. Fantina makes it so that your Pokemon take 120 less damage from Pokemon V's attacks, but you can only use it if you have 10 or more cards in a Lost Zone. We'll add that to our nice Lost Zone pile. Riley, who is this? Reveal the top 5 cards of your deck and have your opponent choose 2 of them. Discard the chosen cards and put them. This is a terrible supporter. You know what, though? This is the kind of supporter I would love to put in my cube, though. It'd be hilarious. Yeah, I don't think anybody, even in a drafting format, I don't know if anybody would play this card because you're giving your opponent so much power over what you get into your hand. So that's just a really bad card, but it would be pretty funny. Pretty funny to play, but ultimately not really worth it. We've got our first Lost City and Gift Energy. Gift Energy is like Lucky Egg, but on an energy card. So if the Pokemon gets knocked out, you get to fill your hand to 7. That's pretty good. And then Lost City is a new stadium card that makes it so that whenever a Pokemon is knocked out, they go to the Lost Zone instead of the discard pile. This card is going to be absolutely nuts in Gym Leader Challenge format, so I'm very excited about that. Could be played in standard format as well, though with the way that deck construction is currently, a lot of decks really just play, you know, their 3 Pokemon V-Star or whatever, and it doesn't really matter if one goes to the Lost Zone because it's like, cool, when I lose all 3 of those, I lose the game anyway. So I do think that this stadium will have a bigger impact in Gym Leader Challenge than it will in standard. It'll certainly be viable in standard, and it will have a place in standard, but I think this card is like an utter game changer in Gym Leader Challenge format. Electros and Kirum V-Max. Wow. You know what's funny is that I'm more excited about this Electros than I am about the Kirum V-Max. That's because Electros is good in Gym Leader Challenge format. With its extreme current attack, it does 160 damage, which is great damage output for 2 energy. So I'm definitely into that. So we'll set this guy over here. I like that Electros. And then we've got the Kirum V-Max, 330 hit points. I actually kind of like the colorful, you know, swirlies that we've got going on the card. I do think that, generally speaking, the Pokemon V-Max are uglier than every other, you know, rare card. I think the V-Maxes are ugly, and they just got like the clouds and the swirls. It's like, it's not, doesn't really do it for me. But yeah, most of the artwork's kind of busy looking. You know, it's like it's too busy. It doesn't actually. Y'all know what I'm saying. But anyways, Kirum V-Max, 330 hit points, Glaciated World. You can discard the top card of your deck. If it's a water energy, attach it to one of your Pokemon. So you can accelerate energy. And then Max Frost can do infinite amounts of damage. You discard any amount of water energy from this Pokemon. It does 50 more damage for each card you discarded. So if you discard 3 water energy, you are doing 270 damage. If you discard 4 water energy, you're doing like 320. Knocking out everything. Cool. Nito. Oh, Kamala. All just a dream. What do you do? If this Pokemon is asleep and knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, your opponent can't take any prize cards for it. It's kind of hilarious. Not exactly worth it, but a funny little guy. Maybe in pre-release formats. Speaking of pre-release formats, Zeely and I are going to be doing a Lost Origin midnight pre-release this upcoming Friday night at midnight. So if you are staying up late. Midnight Eastern Time. Zeely and I are going to be cracking some packs of Lost Origin and then battling against one another with our pre-release decks. So I'm super excited about that. Huge thanks again to Zeely for joining me for that. And then also, if you are watching live on Twitch or on YouTube and are looking to get any of the cards from Lost Origin as quickly as possible, we have got pre-orders available now for Lost Origin singles and sealed product available at fullgripgames.com. So make sure to head over to fullgripgames.com and place your order now to get your hands on the most sought-after cards from Lost Origin before we sell out. Supporting the shop at fullgripgames.com directly supports the content that I create here on Tricky Jim. So thank you so much for shopping at fullgripgames.com. I really appreciate it. Ooh, I got another character rare, a double hit pack. We've got Parasect and Drapion V. Drapion V, the final answer to Mew V-Max, as if it needed to be kicked more at this point. Dynamic Tail just does 190 damage, and it costs one colorless less for each of your opponent's Single Strike, Rapid Strike, and Fusion Strike Pokemon in play. Yeah, Mew usually has like a whole bunch of those in play. So you can instantly one-hit KO a Mew V-Max with Drapion for free. Literally no problem. I love the artwork on this Parasect also. Great stuff. 2 hits. I mean, this is what the people needed to see. We are now halfway to the 16 hits that we need in order to pay out the believers in today's opening. So this is going swimmingly. We're back on track. I absolutely love the Trainer Gallery cards. Honestly, they're my favorite cards that I've opened so far out of the box. The Spiritomb and the Parasects definitely are the prettiest. Shellos and Rhyperior, Sliggoo, Electric, and Toolbox. Toolbox allows you to look at the top 7 cards of your deck and reveal any number of tool cards you find there and put them into your hand. It's good for finding tools. You could pair that with the new Rotom V and Rotom V-Max to help accelerate tool cards into the Lost Zone. Yo, check that out. Box of Disaster, a gold one. If the Pokemon V this card is attached to has full HP and is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, put 8 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. That's kind of funny, I guess. Strange card. Places damage counters on attacking Pokemon, but only if the Pokemon V it's attached to has full hit points, and it's 8 damage counters. Okay, there have been cards like this throughout the history of the game. Immediately, cards like the there's some sort of card that some bomb card or something, right? That like if the Pokemon took 180 damage, it placed 10 damage counters or something like that. And then there is also the Giant Bomb, right? And then there's also the Balloon card that placed 6 damage counters but could go on anybody. Bursting Balloon, yeah. Bursting Balloon was good because it could go on any type of Pokemon, including single prize Pokemon. So Bursting Balloon was actually pretty good. This card is okay. It's fine. It could soften up Pokemon, you know, in a specific kind of way. It is susceptible to getting tool scrappered as it's a defensive card. I don't usually like defensive tool cards like that because, yeah, it could just get tool scrappered away. But, you know, it's an interesting card. For sure. And we got a gold one. So that's pretty sweet. Looks like the back half of this box really is delivering, so that's nice. Oh, yeah! Full art opal. Let's go! Flip 2 coins. Search your deck for a number of cards equal to the number of heads. Put them into your hand and shuffle your deck. Yeah, this one is going straight into my cube, that's for sure. What a sick full art supporter. I love it. For those of you guys that don't know what a cube is a curated collection of Pokemon cards that you and some buddies can draft from. So you draft decks, meaning you kind of like build them on the fly. You pass around stacks of cards and take turns taking cards from the, from the stacks, and then you build your decks, and then you play the decks against each other to see who has got the best cube deck out of the bunch. It's one of my favorite way to play Pokemon cards. Right up there with Gym Leader Challenge formats. Well, my cube is singleton. All the evolution lines are 2-2-2, but every Pokemon is different, which is why I said that I'm excited about that Swanna, because I've got Swannas in the cube. There's 2 Ducklet and 2 Swanna, but one of the Swannas is like not very good. So I'm looking to upgrade that Swanna with a different Swanna. But then all of the trainers in my cube are singleton. So that means that there's only one, right? So anytime you get a cool supporter card, you can, can add that to your cube. It's cool. Banette is a nice card with the Puppet Offering ability, allowing you to get a supporter from the discard pile into your hand, but you have to send the Banette to the Lost Zone, which can be good, in certain situations. Since you want to send Pokemon to the Lost Zone in order to power up. Yeah, here's the Swan. I'm telling you, it's going to be busted in the cube. You want to send Pokemon and cards to the Lost Zone in order to power up cards like your Mirage Gates. Now, I'd highly suggest, look at this, dude. I've opened almost a whole box, and there's only one Comfy so far, so I'm telling you. Head over to fullgripgames.com now and get them Comfies before they're all gone. Because this card is a rare. It's not an uncommon or whatever. I think that this card's going to be a little bit more difficult to find than we might expect. Hisuian Kingdra V. There he is with the Slip and Trip attack. Which does 60 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon, you switch him with one of their bench Pokemon, and Rolling Shell 140 takes 30 less from damage. Next turn. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Woo! 11 hits. Why is Kingdra so sad? Because it's got all those teeth and no toothbrush. All right. Who knows the... Yeah, I was going to say, who knows the movie reference? You gotta know that one, right? Sick! We got our second Comfy. Loving it. That's a good one. You need 4 Comfy. 3 to 4 if you're going to play the Lost Zone engine. Well, Mama says. Mama said. Oh, man. I don't make movies like that anymore, guys. Comedy has changed, man. Carbink, Porygon Z. Thornton. Uh-oh, we're running out of booster packs here. Not a lot left to work with. Oh! Look at that chin. Radiant, Steelix, and Aerodactyl. Miscut. This whole booster box worth of V's is miscut. Or V-stars, I should say. Aerodactyl V-Star, and Radiant Steelix. Radiant Steelix has got the Destructive Finish attack. You discard cards from your deck until there's only one card left, and it does 30 more damage for each energy card you discarded. Yeah. And then Energy Stream. You can attach up to 2 metal energy from your discard pile to this Pokemon. And Aerodactyl V-Star, 260 hit points, can turn off abilities with that Ancient Star attack. And then Lost Dive does 240, and you put the top 3 cards of your deck into the Lost Zone. Very cool indeed. 240 damage, with a Choice Belt. You're talking 270. With a Galarian Zigzagoon, yeah, we're talking 280. So, not bad. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 now. Couple more doublers like that, and we're going to be eating good, believers. Magearna. No, unfortunately not. Bronzong. Gift Energy, and another Lost City. Can't have enough Lost Cities. We've only got 4 packs left. So we need 3 hits and 4 packs. It's possible. Okay. The Chandelure. Character Rare. Love this. Honestly, this is this the prettiest one from the set? Maybe. Chandelure is beautiful. The Snorlax is also super cool. I mean, there are some really stellar cards in the trainer gallery. Paris is super nice too. Love that Chandelure. And we've got the Kingdra Holo rare with its Seething Currents ability, which makes it so that once during your turn, either you or your opponent shuffles your hand, puts it on the bottom of your deck, and draws 4 cards. I think this card has got some potential in Gym Leader Challenge formats, does a solid 130 damage for 2 energy, and can disrupt your opponent's hand or help you draw cards. So, solid for those things. 3 packs left. Uh-oh, no hits. Really leaving it up to the final 2 packs. We need 2 more hits for the believers to get paid. Can we find a hit? No! In order for the believers to get paid, this last booster pack has to be a doubler. It can be done. Binacle, Porygon, Ducklets, Blipbug, Finian. Oh, Gliscor. And we've got Magnezone V as our hits. So we ended with exactly 15 hits. So close. Down to the final booster pack. 15. This was an awesome opening, though. There's really a lot to be excited about in the upcoming Lost Origin set. So thank you all so much for watching this video. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to check out the Twitch stream, twitch.tv/TrickyJim, where I stream live Pokemon trading card game content, just like the stuff you watched here, every weekday. Also, make sure to check out the Tricky Jim VODs YouTube channel, where I upload all of my streams in their entirety, as well as the pre-orders for Lost Origin singles, which are available now on fullgripgames.com. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. by shopping at fullgripgames.com. Y'all take it easy and have a busted day. See ya.